Hello and welcome to That's Pretty Crafty, where we're starting a few minutes earlier than planned because DB's going to yell at me live on stream. Hi!
Hold on. Yell at you? I'm just very fucking jealous of you.
I'm sorry.
No. This is a me problem. This is not a you problem. Do not apologize.
By the way, hi,
Fuck.
I'm Danny,
Hello.
this is DB.
If this is your first time tuning in, Danny, the soft-spoken Canadian, and DB, the loudmouth American. Honestly.
Oh. No, well, no.
No.
No, not entirely.
Don't lie to our new people. You know, all those discoverability we have on fucking.
You never know, maybe we're going to take off. We'll be clippable or something. We'll become a meme.
I mean, I think the meme is the Canadian and the American.
Yes, we're just living up to it.
Anyway, I'm not here to yell at you. I'm just extremely fucking jealous. Because you and I are in a writing Discord together.
Yes.
And Danny pops on and is like, I've written 9,500 fucking words today. Or
I
whatever.
have not written that many words in a day, thank you.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to our audience.
I
see the numbers. I see it. Danny, who's working on like 900 different writing projects, and DB over here going, why can't I get words on paper for one project?
Okay, but see, I can't finish any of them. I can start lots.
I have both problems. Ooh, hey, how about even better? You send me the ones you haven't finished, and I'll finish them for you, and we'll see what happens.
We could try that. I'm willing.
Let's see what DB can do. Hello.
Hi, Knitting
The
Daddy.
thing that I am very jealous of you is you waltzed into this Zoom call together and went, hey, I've done a lot of reading. I've read 3 books in one series in 2 weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No. Listen.
I stayed up too late last night reading.
No. Here's the thing. This is not a you problem. This is a me problem. Okay. That I'm over here going. Danny is everybody jokes that I'm the Eldritch Horror. No, that's fucking you. The sneeze and a sweater is done.
Oh god.
300 books are written.
You are not going to want to hear the things that I have to say then. It's just going to convince you that I'm an Eldritch Horror.
How hold up. How long are these books?
They're Kindle Unlimited and it says 300 pages, give or take.
You read 900 pages ish. You finish 3 of them. You're probably halfway through the 4th one.
Yeah.
So let's round to 1,000 pages in 2 weeks.
2.5 days.
What the fuck? What did you do those days? Nothing? Please tell me it was nothing.
No, I guess, yeah, I started on Sunday, and I didn't do a lot on Sunday besides read, and then I streamed. Because Saturday was car shopping day, and I needed to not do anything. And then Monday I went to work, and I read on my lunch break, and I read after work, and then I read on my lunch break today.
Hold up. Back it up, Danny. Back it up. You read 3 books on top of working and buying a car and stream.
I also knit a pair of baby booties.
You.
Not all days are like this.
What?
Not all days are like this. Because, like, on Friday, I didn't read anything. I didn't knit anything. I didn't stream anything.
You know what? It doesn't matter. You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because in 2 days, you read 3.5 books that are 300 pages, knitted a pair of baby booties, bought a car, and went to work.
I did leave work early today because of the weather.
I work from home. I don't have a commute. What is my excuse?
You're working.
No. I also don't usually take a lunch break, but that's
Well, there you
on
go.
me. But do you have oh, I know how to slow down time? Because that's how I feel like you're doing this, you fucking eldritch horror.
No,
Like
I am good at multitasking. I read while I eat. I read while I knit.
What? How? Oh, you don't have to fucking look at your knitting. That's why. Fuck me. God damn it.
Yes, I have a pocket universe, Greg. I am a pocket universe.
I swear to fuck that is what's happening. And Danny has learned time travel and has told no one.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is really not going against the quiet Canadian and the loudmouth American.
Oh, gosh.
God damn it, I tried to drink that without taking the fucking cap off.
Oh. Yeah. How you been doing, baby?
So, Danny has me on a spicy day because of what's been going on in
the world.
Well, mostly America, but you know. And then she waltzes in going 3.5 books later. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
You said you read 3 of those books in 2 days?
Yeah. 2.5 days.
What did you read before that? How many books have you finished this year already? 100?
12, 13, 14, 15 and a half. Oh, shit! It's the 21st! I don't know what you even said there because you blew out everything. I'm sorry. A couple of those were novellas.
I don't give a fuck.
And a couple of those I technically started last year, but they went on this year's list because I finished them during January.
Hoyt! 75 books per fucking day. Greg did the math.
Greg, don't do the math. You're not my number friend. Well, you are my number friend. Shit.
Fuck everything that I was going to talk about today. Let's just talk about the fact that Danny is who she is.
No, we don't have to do that.
Oh no, all focus is on you, baby girl.
No.
Look what you've done.
Shit.
By being the best person you possibly can be. How many writing projects do you have going on right now?
Only one that I'm actively concentrating on. I have like 3 that are percolating in my head that I haven't actually sat down and got any words out on, and a 4th that I don't know.
Danny is a witch.
No.
Danny has Danny has started draining creativity from other people.
I have not. You know how...
I'm kidding, Danny. I love you so much. If this bothers you, please let me know.
No, it's fine. But you know how, like, you can have multiple apps open on your phone or your computer. And I've got, like, right now, I've got OBS, and I've got Chrome, and I've got Zoom.
Yes.
And my brain does that. It's like working on different things all things are running
I
at the same time.
I think at some point my brain broke.
Well, I
Because I
think
used
that's
to be
why
able to
mine
do
does
that.
this. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
So you're telling me my brain fixed itself? Can you beat me over the head with a pot and maybe it'll go back to being broken?
I mean, it's not necessarily a good thing. Also, there's always music running,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and my
Yeah.
internal monologue can get really loud sometimes. And also, a lot of those tabs and apps that are open that are running stories are visual. Like I'm watching a movie, and I just
Mm,
have to write down what I'm seeing. It's a lot going on in here, and
yeah.
sometimes I'm watching the words on a page. It's a whole thing. My brain is weird.
No, I love you so much, but the fact that like I'm just struggling creativity as is,
This is
like,
also generally a terrible time for being creative. Like this time of year, a
yeah.
lot of people have a it's not a very creative time, and that's why I haven't done any of my knit design. I've only got the one story that I'm actively working on. This is the time of year that I like to absorb stuff, or like do things where I'm following directions. So like
Mm.
I've got the shawl that I didn't bring down, but it is follow these instructions. I'm not making stuff up on my own, or I'm doing cross stitch where it's follow this pattern and do these things, or
Yeah.
I've got my Lego ready to go because it's follow these instructions and I don't have to do the thinking part.
Fair enough.
So, but you've been
Well, I we don't need to talk about anything that I've been doing, seeing as you could fill up a whole
no,
episode on your fucking own.
no, no. I
What?
made baby
How,
booties and read some books.
can you send me the book series? Is it something that you think I would like?
I think you might. It is
Okay.
it's a slow burn
Oh,
white
never mind.
shoes set in a magic
Oh.
academy. It's got a
Mm.
lot of modern fantasy elements in it. There's
Okay.
some very political back end stuff that gets a little
I
more
don't
prominent,
I don't know if I need more political in my life.
but it not like governmental political.
Fair enough.
It's in this magic society, and there are the seven pillars of magic. There's the elementals and the illusionists and whatever. Um,
Other
and then
bullshit.
there's this eighth group called the unpredictables because their magic manifests in ways that doesn't fit into one of the seven, and so there's a lot of um, concern about this particular group, and of course the main character is one of those.
Sure. Of course they are.
Yeah, she is.
She? Okay.
She is. Well, they, because it does end up focusing on her and her partners. And there's some
Interesting.
really good character development happening. Um, like more than I expected. There's a group of mean girls, and
There usually is.
and they don't all stay just mean girls for the entire arc.
That's fair.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's nice to see like the secondary character development. But yes, that is. I've been reading the unpredictable. What is it? Unpredictable Academy of Magic.
Mm.
Um, wait, Academy of Unpredictable Magic by Sadie Moss.
Ah.
And so it's a 6-part series. The first one is called Spark, and if you finish reading it, you could probably stop. But it was
Mm.
so good that I just went ahead and downloaded the next one.
Fair enough.
And so I read and then read and then read. So yeah, the stopping points between the books are getting a little blurry because I just keep going into the next one.
Mm.
But they all hit a stopping point where if you need to stop and go read something else or not read,
You can.
yeah, it's not like these authors that write a book and then just say we're going to chop it into 3 parts, and you get left like in the middle of a grocery store aisle and you're like, you're not going to even check out before we go to the next book. Okay.
Yeah.
I read a couple of those.
I know you have. We
Yeah, I
have
get mad
talked
at
about
those.
that. You hate those.
Yes. I also read a book that I'm not going to talk about because it was a 2-star maybe. Because,
That's unusual for you.
yeah, like most books that I enjoy get 4 stars. If I really love them, they get a 5-star.
Yep.
If they're fine, they get a 3. They have to start actually being bad to get less than a 3-star from me.
That
And
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, the one was just, it was poorly written. It was like it couldn't decide if it wanted to be past tense or present tense.
Oh, that needed an
And
editor
it
then.
was switching character POVs in the middle of scenes, except you couldn't always tell because there was no differentiation between the character voices. I'm just like, ugh, no,
Yeah.
it was bad. So
I'm sorry I started this episode yelling at you.
it's okay. I
I feel
deserved it.
bad. No, you don't.
I read too much.
No, that's not true.
I read a lot.
I just cannot believe that you read 15.5 books in
I didn't
21
realize it
days.
was that many. Now, again, keep in mind that I had time off for a good chunk of that, where I was doing nothing but couching and reading.
That's fair. I have a hard time reading with other people around.
Uh,
Um, because like if I'm with my partners, I don't want to read. I want to be in the moment.
yeah,
Um, that's why I don't usually stream when I'm down there either.
yeah. Um, I do lots of, was it parallel play, where we're in the same room but we're doing separate things?
Yeah, I should be able to do that with them, but I have a hard time doing it.
Well, and it depends on what it is you're doing too. It's like it's easier to knit while someone else is playing video games because then you can
Hmm.
sort of interact with the video games. Whereas if you're
Yeah.
reading, it not so much.
Yeah,
But like Jim and I will sometimes sit and both be reading.
that's fair. Yeah, yeah. I do so much of my stuff just alone as is. So like
When you're with people, you want to
being
people.
well, when there's people around, I'm just like, oh, I have to not do anything but interact with them. And then if I'm at some sort of ball, biggest pet peeve. My little sister, we went to her birthday and like it was very much a conversation with my parents and my sister, so I wasn't like engaged in it. So I pulled out my tablet to read something and my sister starts making fun of me.
Uh,
And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just sit here then because like
you're not
you
involving
guys
me in the conversation.
yeah, you guys are talking. I'm not involved in that. So cuz I'm trying to learn a new game system.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's important
But
to learn new things.
yes. But yeah, so she was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "God damn it."
iPad kid.
Yes, correct. I'm like, that was not me. We didn't have iPads when I was a child.
Yeah.
When did the first iPad come out? Hold up.
Oh gosh. Not that long ago.
2010. Jesus fuck. Like a month before I graduated.
Okay. Yeah, we're just not gonna put that on my timeline.
What, it was like 20 years after you graduated high school or something like that?
13. Good grief. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh.
So, other than yelling at me for reading too much, what have you been doing lately?
No, no, no. Not just reading too much, Danny. There were other facets of that. Hold on.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
What did you ask me? Sorry, I got off on another tangent.
What have you been working on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
So I've been sick. I've been
Oh,
sick,
yeah, that'll
and
make you do very
I don't
little.
I don't like to knit things for people when I'm sick.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So I'm getting over it. So I'm starting those hats for my friend who asked me if I could do it months, not months ago, but before Christmas.
Hmm.
So it's been like a month-ish. She hasn't paid me, which is why I told her don't until I start finishing hats because
Yeah,
I don't think that's fair.
yeah,
Um, I'm starting that, but because I have to count to cast on, I'm kind of just setting it down for now.
yeah, that makes sense.
Um, I did art today, actually.
Yay, art.
I did a pansexual disaster
Okay.
uh for one of my next characters.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
fun looking.
Yeah, she is a pirate. She's gonna be very interesting. But the game I'm playing in, the character I play is a glorified NPC. But so after her arc is over, I need a new character.
Ah, okay.
This particular group needs a party face.
Okay.
They have no one who is charismatic, and that is where Lorelai comes in.
Nice. You get to
Um,
be pleasant ish.
yeah,
Charming.
there we go. Glorified NPCs are awesome. Well, sometimes. Anyway, that was not supposed to be a dig at your character, but it came out that
I was
way.
gonna say, jeez, you talking about Herder or
Herder, the other one.
Darian?
Yeah, Knitting Daddy is only allowed to be an NPC, a glorified
NPC.
NPC.
Aw,
It wasn't what it was supposed to. I did not mean it like that, but here we are.
here we are. Whatever happens, happens. It's
You
fine.
know, I'm a bitch. Everybody knows.
No,
Anyway,
you're just a loud American. Love you.
I love you too.
Oh gosh, we are into it today, aren't we?
We are
Good
really
grief.
are. I
Welcome,
just,
folks.
if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know what we are. A
Yeah,
problem.
we are a problem. Did we
No,
actually have a plan for?
no,
That's the problem.
we
Is we didn't have a
didn't.
plan.
No. So we were just gonna talk about life stuff.
Yeah, we had a list. Oh,
We had a list.
did I hit enter? I didn't hit enter, but it went away. Let's see if it'll still be there. You can join our Discord and
Wink wonk.
join our Discord where we've got a whole list of topics to talk about,
Yeah,
and we're
sometimes.
gonna talk about one of them at some point. But let us know what you want us to talk about next. But not Ted
Mm-hmm.
Lasso because we're
Mm-mm.
probably gonna have a guest for that, and we
That
need
might
to.
be a day when I'm not here because I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we need to like work out timings with to have a guest. Um,
Yes.
but we got lots of other things that we could talk about.
There's so much we could talk about.
Ooh, we should do a Baldur's Gate at some point.
Oof.
I haven't finished it.
Yes. Neither have I. I've barely gotten past Act 1.
Sounds like me. We could talk about Act
Yeah.
1 of Baldur's Gate.
Um, you know, we were gonna okay.
But this is
One
our
of the
year of
things
finishing stuff.
correct. So it doesn't matter what the topic is. We're gonna finish
Other
previous
projects.
projects.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I have broken one
Um,
out today.
which one are you doing? Oh, you're
I'm
doing
working
your
on my Princess Bride cross stitch. You
yes.
cannot tell at all because it is such a pale color from here. But I'm putting the
Oh,
hair.
it got worse.
Oh yeah, gosh. Okay, well I'll take some good pictures when it's done. But I'm putting the hair on Wesley and Buttercup.
Yes. I'm working on a hat, technically. But Greg's here, so I don't trust doing the thing. Um,
Oh, but I was gonna show you stuff.
Yes. Oh yeah, let's restart the episode.
So usually,
Danny,
what have we
what
been?
have you been working on? What are the 15 fucking books you've read this year?
I
Oh
finished
my
my
god.
chibi
Oh
Mothman.
my god, he's
Isn't
so
he
cute.
adorable?
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm about to get more mad.
Oh no, this was the weekend before, and I
I don't.
hyperfixated on it.
Okay.
I did nothing but work on this. My fingers hurt so bad.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
It was
Because
not my best plan ever.
because here's the thing. Danny, you did not even have the outline done of that fucker.
Didn't.
So, and now it's just like, I have it done. Remember that whole sneeze project done? You're not getting away from that.
Fine. But yeah, I finished that because I wanted to
And
finish
that
it.
looks, yeah, it looks great. Sorry, I'm a
And
menace.
I did make some baby booties. They feel big, but you know what? Babies grow.
That's true.
Um, because I forgot that I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and my dentist's wife was pregnant at my last visit, so
Oh.
she may have already had a baby, or not. I don't
Oh.
know. So I've decided I was going to have a baby gift available and like in my purse, so that if congratulations are in order, I can go, here you go.
I mean, you could still give it to them. The
Well,
baby will be born eventually.
I want to make sure that baby was born healthy and all of that.
Oh,
Just because I have lots of friends who have had problems,
yeah.
and I don't want to cause a undue
Yes.
stress
Yes, I
by,
understand. I forget that sometimes babies are not born.
yeah, yeah. So, but as long as everything sounds like it's good, I
Good.
will pull the
Yeah.
gift out of my bag and go, congratulations, I made you a baby
Yeah.
present. Because I'm always knitting baby hats at the dentist
Yeah.
because I need something to do with my hands so that I don't freak out. So,
Fair enough.
yeah. And I also, this has been what I've been doing during streams. I've been
Oh,
making origami little cranes. Just, I don't know, I felt like doing it again, so I pulled out a stack of origami paper and started folding cranes.
how many of those do you have done?
I have a dozen sitting on my desk corner.
Okay.
It's not that many.
D- d- Did you see the narrowing of the
I
eyes as I'm
did.
like,
And I felt very relieved that I haven't done many. I'm like, oh, good. I only did like 12. It's fine. It's fine.
the same amount of books I've read this year?
It's fine. I will accept my tauntings.
Are any of those audiobooks? Any of them?
No. I I have not listened to audiobooks lately, and I really should.
No, 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 you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't, Danny, because if you listen to audiobooks, you will be like, I have 1,000 books done now.
Well, no, they might take me longer. Well, because I can't. Well, or maybe not, because I could listen at work. But not always. Like, I can't listen to stuff at work that matters. Things that I listen to at work tend to be things that aren't going to distract me at all. Things I don't have to pay attention to. If I don't remember something that I listen to, it's fine. I listen to. So I work in a medical field, and so I listen to a lot of Knock Knock Hi with the Glockenfleckens, which is I don't know if you've seen Dr. Glockenflecken. He started out on Twitter, and now he's big on TikTok, and he's an eye doctor, an ophthalmologist who
Oh,
does comedy.
oh,
Um,
fun.
but this podcast is him and his wife interviewing other doctors about fun medical stuff, and so that's something that I feel like I can listen to that at work because it's vaguely related to
Work related.
work, and it's nothing urgent. If I forget what they talked about, not gonna. It's not like they're gonna
Sure.
come back to it. It's an interview format. They don't bring the same person back twice, and even if they do, they'll talk about things all fresh all over again because no one remembered.
Yeah.
But also, it turns out that I really do need my glasses to do cross stitch, or at
That's
least
okay.
with the lighting that I've got here. So we get the old person glasses perched on the edge of the
You
nose.
listen. You do so many things, Danny. If the fact is you have to use your old lady glasses to do those things,
That's just the way it is,
who
man.
who are we to judge?
I mean, I suppose.
Except it's me, and I will judge you.
Yes.
Lovingly judge you.
But
I do
hey,
feel bad starting off this episode hot.
these old lady glasses let me read 15 books this year. It's fine. Oh gosh. Yeah. Nope. Ah, sorry. But hey, we're making stuff.
You're making stuff. I'm sitting here in fucking
Stewing.
denial.
You're just mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself.
Why? For not
Because I used to. For not being amazing? Yes.
no, for being like a normal human?
No, I don't want to be a normal human. That sounds boring.
Well, does it make you feel better that to know that when I was in high school I read like this all the time, and then in my like 20s and early 30s I did not. It like slowed down. And now I'm back to it.
Well,
The pace and the flow of life ebbs and
Sure.
flows and
yes, 1000%. I wish I had the stamina, is where I'm really coming at it, though. Because every day I just
Okay.
feel like, man, you know what would be better? A nap.
okay, well, I would love to nap.
Trade you.
I would love to be able to sleep. It would be
God.
fantastic, but that's not an option.
I see you do your sprints in the middle of the day.
That's my lunch
And I'm
sprint.
just like, I know. And I'm like, God damn, Danny.
I-
Do
that's
you,
just
so,
what works for me.
So I have a question when it comes to your writing
Yes.
process.
Mhm.
Do you plan anything or do you just sit down
Nope.
and write it?
I am
Okay.
terrible about that. I really should plan. I keep notes as I go. Like I've got a second document open where I'm like keeping track of like on this day, this is what's happening. So like the story that I'm writing right now happens over the course of a month. And I just have like the list of the dates. And on this date, this happens. So that I can reference back to it and go, okay, so yeah, it was really like 2 weeks ago that they did this. And oh, it was only yesterday that they did this, so I won't have them do it again. But that is, like, I don't plan it out ahead of time. I just keep up with it as I go.
What Danny just told me is she basically writes 2 books at a time because she's taking
Oh, no,
notes about
no,
the books she's writing.
Because the second one is literally like a bullet point of Sunday. Hold on, let me pull it up and find the thing that I can talk about. So,
I just want to, like, when I was in college, I was in creative writing classes. I used to go to bed the night before, wake up, and then write my short story 5 a.m. to whatever to get it done.
Yeah.
My roommate hated me because I'd be like, all right, I'm going to bed. And she's like, what? Don't you have a story due like, tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I'll do it in the morning. And she's like, what do you mean you'll do it in the morning? And I'm like,
I'll do it in the morning.
I feel like I need some, like, arbitrary date that I have to reach towards.
That's why Nano works so well for me. Because I had to finish by the end of the month.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for me now because of how work and life and all. And I find NaNoWriMo to be in a very terrible time of the year.
Oh yeah, it's
I
the
don't
worst
know
possible
why
time
they
of the year.
decided to do it in November.
November is a terrible month.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But okay, so I've got my notes here. Saturday, potion. Sunday, Clytemnestra. Wednesday, bad day. Friday, confronts A confronts B. Saturday, studying. Wednesday, baking. Thursday, significant hug.
Knife fight. Significant hug. Hold
Yes.
on. I interrupted you. Oh, sorry.
I like our two options.
Better under pressure for any writing. That's fair. Yeah.
But that's like the level of notes that I'm taking is like
Okay.
just what is the big thing that happened on this day so that I can refer back to it so that like the significant hug was like an emotional breakthrough hug thing. And so, you know, things that happen after that I have to remember that yeah, okay, they've said the important things to each other and worked through this situation. And it was yesterday, so things might be a little awkward today. And then in a week, then things are going to be different. So but that's like the level of notes. I'm not taking notes for like a whole second book.
Oh my god.
It's really like on the screen. It's about this big right now.
Okay.
Like it's very small, but it is just there for me to like keep track of the timeline in a very general sense.
Yeah.
And I got smart and started using formatting to my advantage. And I'm at the beginning of each day in the story, I'm making it a heading so that it auto-populates into an outline so that I can click on the outline and just go to that day and go, what happened on that day? Okay, yeah.
Amazing.
So I'm learning little shortcuts with my technology to make things a little bit easier on myself. But also, it's like 144,000 word document at this point, so scrolling through it is a pain in the ass. So I like to have that little thing where I can just jump to things.
This is why you need to plan them so that you just don't keep going like that.
But that's half the fun. It's 378 pages right now.
That feels very daunting to me.
Oh no, the writing it is fine. It's the editing later that's going to be a bitch. But the way writing works for me is I have to sit down and just write it and get it all out of my head. And that includes all the little stuff that's not going to make it into the final story, but is things that I need to know as I'm writing it.
Sure.
So, like, it doesn't matter what they're wearing, but I need to picture it in my head.
I only had one creative writing teacher through my whole college career. I took his classes because I liked him, and he told me that I should have taken other people, and I'm like, nope, like you. You're never getting rid of me, motherfucker. But he used to say it didn't matter how much planning you did. When it comes down to it, it's butt and chair words on paper.
Yep.
And that is Danny.
You can't edit words that aren't there.
Correct. And I'm over here like...
So part of what is helping me is I have joined another Discord server with... they're called sprint houses.
Okay.
And it's anyone who wants to participate. And it's very focused on publishing, this whole server. So it's not, I'm not focused on that, but because they're focused on it, they are very focused on butt and chair words on paper.
Sure.
And there are 3 sprint houses, and you get sorted into your sprint house. And you are competing to meet the most percentage of your goals each month. And so the group that I'm in, you can set any goals for yourself that you want, and only your 2 highest percentage goals will count.
Okay.
So generally, I set 3 or 4 goals. One of them is always write an average of 500 words a day.
Okay.
And I can do that on a good day in a half-hour writing sprint, in a bad day in 2 or 3 hours. But averaging 500 words a day, I can do. And, on a good day, I can write maybe 2,000 words, like on a Saturday when I've got nothing else going on. And
Yeah.
that gives me a little bit of padding during the week. So if I'm streaming or I just don't feel like it because work was hard, but because I'm part of a group that is competing, that's a little incentive to me to sit my butt down and get my words out.
I don't think that would do it for me.
No, if
No.
it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But that's part of.
What one of the reasons that Nano was working is because they have badges for when you like do certain things.
Yes,
And
the
I kind of
badges.
like those.
We like awards.
Yes.
We like getting praise for doing things right.
Yeah, that's the thing. And so like I don't know.
Well, hey, we could set something up. We could set something up that is not nano, but provides rewards or like goals to work towards. Things that will unlock when you hit certain levels.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could set that up on our little writing server. That certain emojis unlock when you meet certain goals.
I can't do that server. I am an
No.
old woman.
Okay.
The fucking bot doesn't make sense to me.
Oh.
I've been trying to figure it out, but I just keep looking at it going, I don't get it.
We'll talk
That's the
through that
problem.
not on stream one day and
Yeah,
see if we can't help with that because
because like I keep sitting there going, I don't know how to do anything with this thing. And I've read the wiki
yeah,
and
it's not super intuitive. But I started using it on that other writing server, and so
uh-huh.
I'm fairly comfortable with it. So we'll talk about that after we stream.
Okay.
We won't bore
Okay.
everyone with our secret clubs.
I'm I think I'm just kind of, and it really sucks because I'm trying to be more positive and confident and whatnot. I'm just disappointed in myself a little bit when it comes to like creativity stuff. And I think part of that's because in like 2020 and like to 2022, I was banging out so much creative things.
Yeah.
Like I was in 100 different podcasts and shows and whatnot, and like now I'm like, you overdid it.
Well, and that's a thing that can happen is if you do too much for a while, you kind of
Yeah.
have to let yourself take a step back and stop.
Yeah.
Um, so going back to Nano, I did Nano and won every year for 15 years. I started doing it very soon after they made it a
I
wide
think.
public
Yeah.
thing. Um, and then the next year I was like, I can't. I can't. I got like 500 words in that whole month after doing 15 years of 50,000 words in a month. And it
You
took
start.
years before I could do it
Oh,
again.
yeah.
And sometimes you just have to say, okay, I have to let my brain just chill for a while and
Yeah.
not worry about forcing myself to do the things that it's not ready to let me do. And it's okay because you'll come back to it when you're ready.
Yeah. I think the other thing that really like threw, this is getting to be a deep episode, um, is that my back fucked up and I couldn't do
You couldn't do anything
anything.
for a while there.
Yeah. I had an injury that lasted a year.
Yeah. And
And
that's
like I
a long time.
yeah, and I am making some excuses like my job wasn't the greatest that I was working, that I wasn't feeling that creative with it. But like,
But that'll zap things too. And
well, like I am so grateful to like you and the Crits and Knits group because you guys watched me have breakdowns before the camera went live. And then we would get in there and I just pretend like nothing was wrong. Like, you guys saw that happen with me
Yeah.
more than once.
Yeah.
Um, and it's still like a thing that it's not as bad as it was. And I know a lot of people are gonna go, DB, go to therapy.
I mean, that's also a valid option.
It is. It's just expensive.
It's expensive, and healthcare in the U.S. is not particularly well covered, and mental health care even less so.
It's one of those things that, like, honestly, wa- my goal for myself this year is to try and write every day, even a little bit, even
Mm-hmm.
if it's just a few words on page, just write. Don't restart the story that you're not happy with. Just write it down and then go back and edit it
Yes,
when you are
because
ready.
you can't edit something that isn't there. You
Right.
can't you
And I
can't
need
do
to
anything until the words are there.
and I need to finish it before I do the editing. That's the other thing that I have a
Yes.
hard time doing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Um,
very difficult.
yeah. So it's one of those things that I want to sit down and do that. I also want to be kinder to myself this year because I beat myself up a lot about canceling stream all the time. I was beating myself over, like, not of letting down people kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. And it sucks.
Yeah, and it sucks to feel like that, but
Hmm. I'm not crying. I haven't been
you were
sick.
sick. Yeah,
That's what, yeah.
yeah. That's,
I'm not that emotionally disturbed right now.
yeah,
Yeah, but usually she is.
but I mean, if you are, that's still okay. Feelings and emotions are valid, and you feel that way for a reason.
Nope, I'm a robot. I'm not allowed to have emotions.
You're too human to be a robot.
That is hurtful. How dare you? Human, derogatory.
Yeah, yeah. I don't look forward to interacting with robots on the internet, thank you. I look forward to interacting with you.
You don't know.
I've met you in person.
You don't know.
Why would they make a tall robot? I love that that's my first thought. Why would they make a tall robot?
Are all robots what, 5'1" and below? What's happening?
No, when I think of robots, I think of like my robot vacuum, and they're little. They're like tiny. They fit into small spaces that people can't fit. They're bomb sniffing robots. They go into places that people can't go. Why would you make a tall one? People can go in tall places. Look, my robot logic fails, okay?
I love
Oh.
you so much.
Oh, wow. I love that that's where my brain went. You can't be robots.
Why would they make tall robots?
Oh,
I never thought about it. Why would they?
I mean, oh, yeah, no, a tall robot can't vacuum under my bed. What's the point of that? Oh, gosh. Ah,
I don't know how to feel about any of what we just said when it comes to robots. The other things I know how to feel about,
oh,
but
yeah.
robots specifically.
My robot thoughts are problematic.
It just why would they make tall robots? Oh,
Oh, gosh. Well,
oh my
that's
God.
more insight
That,
to Danny's brain tonight. We are
that
learning
would
all
make
sorts of things about me.
that would make the Terminator so non-threatening, as if he was a small robot.
Well, yeah. Why did they make him tall? That was completely silly. They should have made him bigger. He
Arnold
could do better things.
Schwarzenegger this tall.
Yes, make a little Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God. That should probably be on the list of things we talk about, the Terminator.
Yes. I don't know that I've ever actually watched that all the way through.
That's okay. I don't think I've watched the first one all the way through.
Well, there are a bunch of them, aren't there?
Oh, yeah.
Mm. I'm getting real tired of movies that are franchises. I want to watch just a movie. I don't know.
You're never gonna get that.
I'm an old. I'm a very old, apparently. Wanting just a single movie. Quality.
And
Quality
back in my
filmmaking.
day, there was no such things as franchises. And if there was only 4 of them.
Nowadays, you have to have 7 or 8 movies before they'll even think about making them for you.
I guess we should talk about the thing that I was talking about before stream.
Oh, yeah, we should. Do tell. Tell us about what you're going to do, DB. Speaking of.
I'm thinking about rereading Twilight. Rewriting Twilight? Interesting. Maybe I should do that. Oh, wait, it's called 50 Shades
50
of Grey.
Shades, yeah, there's a lot of fanfic on that already.
I'm thinking about rereading Twilight. I haven't read Twilight since I was in middle school?
You read that in middle school? Well,
Yeah. I was 8th grade, so like I was almost a freshman
okay.
in high school, but
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Thinking back to the stuff that I read, that I checked out of the school library, and
also,
yeah,
I don't think that it was written by a Mormon, so it couldn't have been that, you know.
it was just bad.
So here's the thing. Mom bought that book for me. I'm going to tell you my Twilight story.
Yes,
Twilight. Mom bought that book for me as a Christmas gift. She was like, oh, she's really into vampires. Here's a vampire book.
Please. Okay, I mean that's a reasonable.
Didn't know anything about it. Did a little read like the back cover, was like, oh, it's not like inappropriate vampires. It's not Anne Rice, baby. Like,
True.
especially at, when I was in middle school, early high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't read it right away. I was a kid that liked to read but also struggled with reading, so I didn't read a lot. And then I got sick. Boy howdy, was I sick.
Oh no.
I was sick for like a week straight.
Oh.
Couldn't keep, like, it was awful. So I started reading Twilight. And I just remember parts of me going, Edward, just reach over and snap her neck. Now, part of me wants to see if... Did you lose your needle in your crotch?
I lost it on my chair. There it is.
Oh, God.
That was going to be a potential problem, but it is solved.
Yeah. And Danny was about to get a new leg piercing.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
And then pass out because she can't stand the sight of her own blood.
I mean, it would be covered for a little while till it bled through the pants. They're black today, so I wouldn't be able to see it right away.
Oh my God. Anyway, so I read it. I got through the whole book. My particular copy had like the first chapter of the next book.
Ah, yes, the teaser.
And I went, oh, okay. And I went, oh yes, this is where Bella dies. I need the second book. Granted, she didn't die. Fuck. I read the main 4 books. I read the main 4. I did not read any of the other. I didn't read the novella or Edward's perspective of the first book. Have not read those.
Okay.
But I keep getting Twilight content on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes.
And it makes me go, okay, let me reread these books. Or not these books, this book. I don't know if I have the strength to read all 4 again. Because I remember how long it took me to read.
The first time.
I got through the first 3 books like that.
Oh, okay.
It's the 4th book.
Gotcha.
What the fuck is the name of it? Hold on.
Is that the one where she has a baby?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't read that, but I've heard a little about it.
Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn is
Painful?
dear, yes, painful. Because part of the book switches to Jacob's perspective, and he is a whiny bitch through the whole thing.
He gives werewolves a bad name.
So I'm thinking about rereading the first one.
Okay.
God damn, it's gonna be. That book came out in 2005.
Wow. That's a while.
20 years ago.
Oh, maybe that's why it's showing up everywhere again. And they're going to start
It's.
releasing like 20th anniversary editions.
Well, Stephanie Meyer already fucked up these books.
Oh, yeah. I saw the
New
covers.
covers?
They're
Like the
terrible.
old covers were not great, but the new covers suck.
Like, I could do something better in Canva in about 20 minutes.
Correct. So, if y'all want to come along on this journey of me at least reading the first one, there might be voice memos.
Ooh.
I'm also debating on actually like buying a copy to notate it.
Ooh. I've never done that in a book.
I've never done that either.
Except for Edith someone's mythology that was an assigned book that we had to purchase our own copy of in high school. And
Oh.
the teacher told us what to underline or highlight. And it hurt me to write in a book. I'm like, I don't know
Oh.
why you're making me write in a book. This is stupid. I hate this. You don't write in books. You read them. You don't mess up the books. You keep them pretty. Like, I'm one who doesn't crack my spines. I don't fold pages
Correct.
down.
Yeah.
I, for a while, I was not even a bookmark kid. I was a remember what page I was on kid.
Oh God, Danny.
Yeah.
No wonder your brain is the way it is. Fucking hell.
See? You're learning all sorts of important things.
I couldn't do that. But also I am that person that like meticulously puts in what page number I am on in Goodreads
Right. So that,
because I have that. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm debating on doing all of that.
Okay. That could be interesting. Quite interesting.
Could be quite interesting. Revisiting Twilight 20 years later because I'm pretty sure it was close to 2005 that I read it. How old would I have been? Hold on. No. Let's see.
2005. Wow.
I also met Stephanie Meyer.
Oh,
She was on like book signing for her book Host,
okay.
and I met her and she signed my book. I don't get me wrong. I liked those books. I must have because I read all of them.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. So I will say, when they came out, I was not the target audience. I was too old to be the target audience.
That makes sense. Oh yeah. So those books came out when I was 14.
Okay.
So,
So you were the target audience.
yeah.
And that's probably why you liked them at the time, the first time you
Yeah.
read them. And the first
Yeah.
time I read the first one, I was like, this is terrible. What the hell? I'm not picking up the rest.
Right. Is that something that I should do? Should I go through, read Twilight 20 years later,
I think that would be interesting to see
and notate
how you
it?
feel about it. And yeah,
Yeah.
make notes. And it would be cool to see.
Make videos about it? Jesus.
Yeah. Make some whatever takes the place of TikTok.
Oh, we have it back. I don't know if you've.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not touching that now that it's back because
Well, you can't get it. If you didn't have it on your phone originally, you can't get it.
no, I had it on. It is installed on a phone that has nothing but TikTok on it.
Ah.
Um, but
I know.
yeah, no. After all that crap they pulled,
The only reason that I'm still on there is book talk.
I yeah. Maybe
No,
I'll
I
go
get it.
learn Mandarin.
I can't do it. Not after hearing like that, like people outside of China who are using it as like Chinese American were using it to like connect with family, and now servers have been divided and they can't connect with their family in China anymore because of that mass
Oh, migration.
migration.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not doing that." It had nothing to do with me needing to learn Mandarin. It was
right.
more of like a I've heard this kind of stuff now, and I'm like, "Oh, no."
It's causing problems for people who were using it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It feels like a displacement thing, and I'm like,
I don't want to be part of that.
yeah,
Can't we just
yeah.
bring
And
back Vine?
or the next popular app that somebody is going to develop, it's like, you know, I don't know. We'll figure.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Honestly, I'm mostly spending my social time on Discord these days. P.S. Check us out on Discord as I go put the link again. Join our Discord, where we are
You're so
now hanging out
funny.
with the Crits and Knits folks.
Hell yeah, we are. But
Because we are
no,
the Crits and Knits
there's.
folks. So
It's true, we are.
it makes
Just
sense
a
for us
little
to
bit.
just be in the same place
Yeah.
as ourselves.
Yeah. Fuck, am I gonna
Consolidate our
do that?
lives. Are you getting sleepy?
I am getting sleepy, but I'm also debating on the Twilight thing.
I think it would be an interesting project.
We'll see if I DNF it. That's the other
That,
thing.
yeah. You might want to not do it as a. See if you can get like a used copy.
Oh, 100%.
Ooh, maybe you'll get someone else's already annotated copy.
I don't want that.
Okay.
I would much rather have it like a fresh, just me kind of thing, not a
I. I'm gonna see if I can get on the internet and get someone's annotated copy. Because I would. I would force myself to
I'll
reread
send
it.
I'll send you my annotated copy.
Okay. But no, I would force myself to reread it to see someone else's thoughts on it.
Here's the other thing. I should tab every place that I think about DNFing.
Yes. Just have like a specific like red tab.
Color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time I'm like, I want to throw this book in the lake.
Yep.
Tab here.
Yep. Let's see. There is a used bookstore around here that I might go check out tomorrow. I gotta see if they're opened.
Ooh, to things being open. We have snow.
So do I, but it's normal for where I am.
Yeah, this is the second time since I've been here that there's been snow.
Yeah, the partners left early.
I didn't feel like I needed to leave work early, but the boss said, "Do you want to go?" And I said, "Yep."
Well, the partners live like an hour and a half through Atlanta traffic to get home, so it made sense on them leaving.
Yeah. I just didn't want to be at work anymore, so when I had the opportunity to leave, I said, "Yes, please let me go." So here's a question. Do we want to talk about something specific next time? Or do we want to do another finishing part 3?
I mean, I don't mind either way.
Oh, we were going to talk about The Nightmare Before Christmas, but I didn't actually get that book yet.
I haven't read that yet. It's on my Kindle. I'm reading other things, and then I might Have to start the Twilight journey.
I'm thinking The Nightmare Before Christmas seems like maybe a read next Christmas season.
I think so too.
Because it's feeling too late in the year to do Christmassy things.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure it's technically not. There are no rules, but it just doesn't
No,
feel like it.
There's no rules, but there are rules for us.
There are no rules, but there are vibes.
Yeah. What?
What? Did I fuck that up? Oh well.
According to the Twilight Wikipedia, an animated television series based on Midnight Sun is also in development at Netflix.
Wait, which one is Midnight Sun?
That's Edward's version.
Ugh.
Yep.
I don't know that I want to hear his side of the story.
I don't know.
Goodness. Okay, well. Things you learn. Who do we have in chat? I've seen Mum and I've seen Greg. Either one of you have an opinion about what you want to see us talk about next time?
Yeah, tell us. We'll be working on things, but what would you like us to talk about?
Because I feel like we get less ranty if we have something specific to talk about. Well, not always, but we're less random if we already have a plan.
I like our randomness sometimes. Maybe we should have a spin-off where it's just DB and Danny ramble. The random.
The random. You know, if two dudes can sit down and do a podcast about whatever is on their mind,
yes,
why
so
can't
can
we? We should call it So Can We.
Oh, that's so good, Danny. Oh my god.
Are we going to do a podcast?
This? Hell yeah, we are.
All right. And that's going to be our tagline. If two dudes can put on microphones and just talk about whatever, so can we.
Yeah. Oh my god. Write this down. Write this down.
Oh gosh. That's recorded. We'll remember to go look back at it.
Oh, no, we won't. Have you ever rewatched one of our episodes? The only one I did that to was when Ben was on, and I went, you son of a bitch.
Oh. Okay. Well. Let's look at our list here.
I may go ask my mother if she wants to go to this bookstore tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh my god, the Twilight section could be on that.
What?
Or I just tell you the chapter of Twilight.
I mean, we could.
Yeah, I could be like, okay, bestie.
All right, give me the chapter.
Ooh, I read,
and then we get to the ones that are just like the month, and that'll be the whole podcast episode. It's just
that's in
the second one,
the second book. Okay. Yeah, it's not in the first.
Oh well, you'll have to read that one for the podcast, just so that the whole podcast is okay. So chapter whatever, November, and that's it.
And there it is.
That's it. We're like, oh, so November's a good month.
Are we committing me to at least 4 Twilight books for this podcast we made up on the spot? I feel like we might be.
We might be.
The thing is I only have to read 1 chapter before we record.
Right, 1 chapter per recording. It's fine. We can manage that.
I can manage that.
Oh, Mom is very encouraging of this.
Yeah, she very much is.
Do we want to talk about a TV show or a movie before next time, or for next time?
Sure. What are we feeling, Mr. Krabs?
I've never watched any SpongeBob.
Don't make me.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about
I'm pointing
SpongeBob.
that out because isn't a Mr. Krabs a SpongeBob thing? So I don't actually know what you're talking about, other than I'm aware that it's a SpongeBob thing.
I don't even know where you would watch SpongeBob is the other thing.
I mean, it's a Nickelodeon show, so it's probably in reruns, but I don't have regular cable, so.
Yeah.
Huh.
Your mom said no.
Okay.
We can't do SpongeBob.
Oh, and she would turn down The Simpsons as well.
Simpsons?
Yeah. I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons as a child, or as a teenager, or
You're
anytime
not
I'm
allowed
at
to
my
watch
parents'
it
house.
now either.
I'm not. If I'm trying to, like, watch it while I'm at their house, she'll come in and ask me to change the channel. Okay.
I love you. Thanks to remember podcast called So Can We with with a segment called Deebles Reads. Not even
Just
Twilight.
Deebles Reads.
Deebles Reads.
Okay.
We'll start with Twilight, but it can venture off to other things.
All right.
More so like maybe popular YA that I didn't read or did read kind of thing.
Ooh, we could get you to read and summarize some of the stuff that my niece wants to read.
What does she want to read?
Oh, what was the one? It wasn't, well, she and I looked at a lot of books and she said, "Oh, my friends are reading this one. I think I might want to read it." I'm like, "No, you don't." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "I read that one. You don't want to read it." Like, "Oh, well, they really liked it." I'm like, "It's poorly written smut. Don't read the poorly written stuff. Read good books."
You're gonna make me read poorly written smut. Well, you know what? I have no shame. I will read anything. We already figured that the fuck out. We'll put like a disclaimer on that particular section that just says, "Leave Daddy's mom.
Don't be aware that we read this
Turn
stuff."
away. Skip 10 minutes.
So there's a new Daredevil series coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with the same Matt character.
Okay.
But it's going to be on Disney instead of on Netflix.
Why don't we do like WandaVision?
Okay. Yeah, let's watch or rewatch WandaVision, and we'll talk about that while we work on other projects.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea because I really liked WandaVision. I haven't watched it since it came out.
Okay. Yeah, that's the last time I watched it.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then later we can watch the Agatha one.
Oh, that's so good.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, so good, Danny. You're going to love it.
My brain has needed fluff.
Oh, fair.
So I've been like rewatching the same dozen movies over and over. It's fine.
Same Hallmark movies every day.
Not always Hallmark. I have the same movie that I put on to fall asleep to every night. Because it works for me. Because it's noise and sound. So it drowns out what's going on in my, like, all the chaos.
All the books that are rattling in your brain.
Everything that's happening in here gets drowned, like, it's distracted by the noise and the sound. But it's a movie that I could pretty much recite. So I don't feel that pressure to stay up and watch it. Because
what movie is it?
I know Sister Act.
Or is that for the... That is such a good movie.
It is. It's fantastic. But I put it on every night to
God.
fall asleep. I've been doing that for almost a year. I've watched Sister Act literally hundreds of times.
Oh, amazing. I was like, what movie could it be? I would not have expected Sister Act.
No.
I really like the second one.
Yes, I like that one too. But that one, the really good song and the really exciting part is at the end.
Yeah.
And so I want to stay up for that song. So I can't put that one on as a bedtime movie.
So, we have new projects that we have apparently decided to do.
Yep.
So can we, coming to whatever.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll
gonna
work
have
out
to
the details.
Oh boy. We got to figure out. I do want to do not like structure it, but maybe a little bit of structure.
Yes. Have like specific segments that we can mix and match.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get the fucking Twilight book. God damn it. After we're done, we'll be like giveaway time.
Yes. We'll give away the annotated books. Hey, we have a lurker.
Hey. Holloway. We're about to be done, though.
We are. But hey, we have new projects and we'll probably drag you into them too. It's fine. You don't mind.
Uh, we've had conversations, Holloway and I. Why did your mom say sorry? Why? Why are you sorry?
For encouraging the new projects.
Oh, it's fine. I've been deeply debating it. If I could go get a cheap version of it at the thrift store tomorrow, I'll pick one up and I'll pick out my colors for annotations.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's just see if this website has it too. I would specifically like the one.
What's our?
I would like to not have the mass-produced movie version.
Okay.
And I would like to not have the new cover is where I'm at right now.
The terrible covers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next stream is going to be February 4th.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about WandaVision.
Yep.
And I'm adding that to our upcoming topics thread so that we can look at it and go, oh yeah, we had plans.
Hey, Danny's mom, this is a thing that I thought about today. And sometimes when I think about things like this today, it is very much oh, yep, that's a stupid idea. And then people encourage me and I do it. How do you think we got the fish head art?
That is true. And she got to see the calendar. Because it was still up. Because the year wasn't done when they came to visit.
What month was it?
I believe it was October. They may not have noticed, but it was up. It's just a calendar, it's fine.
I mean, there were no nudie bits.
No, it was just fish.
Just
fish bits, it's fine.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, the Halloween one is my pride and joy.
Oh yeah, the Halloween one is fantastic.
Oh man, okay. Well, we're gonna watch WandaVision next time. Danny and I are gonna plan this new project.
Yep, we will keep you updated on any details and where to find it and all that.
I think part of the new project for us as well is also going to be the fact that like we can do it whenever, because I don't think it's going to be this kind of formatting, is it?
I don't think so.
I think it's going to be mostly audio.
Yeah, I think we'll go audio. Plus that's just easier if we want to like edit stuff.
I love your mom.
She's the best.
She goes, Danny, you certainly didn't point it out or talk about it. ... I
mean, no. I don't think I did.
It was just a stupid little thing.
Just on the wall.
Just a silly little thing.
Just a fun thing.
Specifically only for the Redactor Reports peeps.
Yeah, I don't know that anyone else would really appreciate it the same.
No.
And that's
well, it was so you got a prototype of it, I got a prototype of it, and then I sent a whole bunch to them for anybody who wanted one.
Yeah. I think
those things were not fucking cheap.
No, calendars get pricey.
Yeah, I was shooketh. Anyway, we're going to be talking about WandaVision. Danny and I are going to come up with a plan for our new project.
Yep. And we're not going to have a project specifically for WandaVision.
Nope. We're going to be working on stuff.
On other stuff. Although yep. I may work on my King in Yellow mask.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
That's kind of like Vision's weird face.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like multiple.
Mm-hmm.
It's in like browns and golds rather than silvers, but still.
Very close though. It's a good one.
It felt like an appropriately themed craft.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And yeah. Let me just fasten off this thread so I can hold up my progress without losing a needle. Because
Yes, sounds like a plan.
bad. Let's not lose needles in my lap. All right, not that you can see a whole lot. Well, you can sort of see. I finished half of Wesley's hair.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm pleased. So I may or may not do any more of this before our next episode. I don't know.
You'll have it done. You're gonna get Hyperfit 6.
Because my fingers hurt so bad after this.
Oh yeah,
like so bad. But we did it on what? We did it on a Tuesday, and by Sunday it was finished because that
Holy
is all
shit.
I did in the evenings and all day Saturday was cross stitch, and I regret it. I regret it so hard.
Came out super good.
It's so adorable. Like I love it.
Yeah.
I need to deal with the back a little. It's kind of a mess because I cut the fabric a little too small when I first cut it.
Yeah.
So I need to get like I'm gonna hot glue something onto the back of it, but I just haven't done that
felt.
Yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a later problem.
Thank you everyone for this chaotic episode where you got to look at us be creative with podcast stuff.
Yeah. And get yelled at.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I promise I will not read 6 books before the next episode.
If you do, listen, if you do, you do. I'm just going to be in shock again.
I mean,
and that's fine.
Sorry, there's a sticker coming off the bottom of my chair. But no, I think what I'll probably do is finish the rest of this series and then be like, I need to take a break. I read a lot.
That's fair. So we will be back in 2 weeks. Yes. Maybe we'll have an update about new project stuff.
Yeah. Or not.
Or not, but I am going out into the cold tomorrow to go find a fucking copy of Twilight.
Yay!
Hopefully not a new copy of Twilight. If the only thing I can get is a mass-produced movie cover one, that's what I'm going to read. I don't want that because I don't like how small they are.
Yeah.
But if that's what the used bookstore has,
that's what they've got. So
yeah,
maybe I will do the same. Maybe I will join you on this journey and go chapter by chapter with you.
We both going to read them? You don't have to. So here's the thing. I am willing to suffer. We've seen what I will read.
Okay.
I will suffer alone, and then I could just tell you about it.
We could do that.
You'll get the abridged version of Twilight.
The other thing I might do is get a Kindle copy of it, because the Kindle copy will show you the passages that like 7,000 other people highlighted. And so that'll be kind of like me finding an annotated copy.
That's still like $10 though.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe not.
Because I just looked it up. Like I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a Kindle copy. But I think it'd be funny to have. Here's the thing. We'll talk about this.
Yeah, we'll talk about this off stream.
Yeah.
But thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's been fun. And we will be back in 2 weeks to talk about WandaVision and finish more stuff.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.